Trying to think of how to plan better.
All right. He goes, if you're working for Octo, I can only assume he's not an evil man, but he only cares about getting the city working. And I wouldn't be surprised if he used some underhanded tactics to get Augustus to do what he wants. So just try and remember that when you're dealing with
Yeah.
him.
I was just looking for what made him untrustworthy.
All right. Well, what makes him untrustworthy, I suppose, is the fact that he doesn't really care about the safety of automatons. He rebuilt us, got us working, and put us right to work.
My
Doesn't he?
question is, does he know y'all have a soul?
Well, some people believe we have souls. I believe that. But there are people out there who believe we are just machines. We don't have a soul. It's all programming. But I believe he believes the latter, that we don't have souls.
Maybe it's just a big misunderstanding.
That'd be nice. But I've never met the man, but I know of his practices and his beliefs.
I'm just
Alright.
trying to learn more about the guy and know who we're working for and
Yeah. Intrigued me about his beliefs.
Well, like I said, when the city was first discovered, it was underwater completely. The Sea Elves and Triton worked together and rebuilt us, and with our knowledge, we rebuilt the city. And he promised, not him specifically, but the leaders at the time promised us that when the city was functioning, we would be free to leave or do as we see fit. But the city is in such a damaged state that it requires 24-hour service. So once that was discovered, they decided, well, we don't need freedom. It's they rebuilt us so they feel like we owe them.
with your insights, what do you think will help us come to a better resolution?
He goes, well, I know Augustus wants freedom, so maybe if they could negotiate that some of the warforged or automatons are released from this servitude and are sent elsewhere, free to leave and free to do as they see fit, Augustus would probably be more applicable in keeping the city running.
And y'all are just doing a peaceful,
So
just
basically break the shackles.
Yes, it is peaceful currently, but I do know that some of the automatons have discussed not not Augustus himself, but some like Min have discussed that maybe a full blown rebellion. It's better to die free than live as a slave, as they see fit. All we want is to leave and be free, but
Well,
alright.
we're looking to get paid, but it doesn't mean we're against uh, helping out people in distress.
because that is very nice of you. But and anyways, and he leads you down the back alley to what looks like a small bar, which would be odd down here, but you do see a couple of warforged sitting around, not drinking, but just talking. And he leads you in and he puts a hand up to stop and he says, just wait here, I'll get Min. You're not Triton or Sea Elf, so she'll be more applicable to you, but she still is wary of someone who isn't an automaton.
What
Okay. Alright.
makes Triton and Sea Elves so bad out of curiosity?
It's not all Tritons and Sea Elves, it's just they've basically kept us in servitude for so long that we're more or less wary of anything they promise.
Is it
Okay.
like their entitlement attitude or something?
Yeah, they feel that.
And the Octo guy is a human, right?
No, he's a sea elf.
Oh, okay, he's a Sea Elf.
Yeah,
Alright.
everybody in the city who holds a position of power is a sea elf or
Is a
triton.
Sea Elf?
Yeah,
Okay, or
outsiders have
Triton.
only recently been allowed into the city,
Okay.
so that's how you guys got in. but
Okay.
most of the population is Sea Elves or Triton. There might be some Sahagin, but they typically lend towards being monsters or evil races, so they're not as common. They're more, they like leave incursions into the city.
I think my character is. I mean, my character's evil, but I don't think he wants to see people just murdering each other
Yeah,
for no fucking reason.
you're like
So
lawful evil. So you're not like
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I'm just gonna kill you. You're more like I'm here for my own goals, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna fuck up everybody's day.
Fuck everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Logan,
Yes.
how likely would I be able to use my ability to change my appearance to that of a warforged? Would that be impossible?
Oh yeah, easily enough. It's
Like, I
any
mean, like, in the-
humanoid.
Yeah, but are they considered humanoid or are they?
They're humanoid, yeah.
Still...
Yeah,
they're
humanoid.
yeah, they're a player race. You can basically any
Okay.
player race you can look like. Now that's you're not gonna gain 2 feet if you're like a Goliath, but
Oh, but you can look like it. I know.
yeah. But if they're a player race, they're fair game. Just a heads up.
Okay. I just want to double check it, just in case.
You're fine. But he goes into the bar, and you see that the people sitting around talking kind of like shoot glances over to you, and not like mean like what the fuck are you doing? More like
Just like, what the fuck are you doing here, kind of thing.
No.
Like you're out of place.
yeah, they're like what outsiders? That's new.
Yeah.
I sneeze, and then I crouch down, and when I stand back up, I look like them.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check. Or no, not sleight of hand, stealth.
Shit.
Because
Stealth?
you're not doing anything with your hands. You're generally like trying to like hide the fact, just trying to blend in.
Wait, am I? You said I'm trying to blend in and everything.
Yeah, so you'd have advantage.
Okay.
This is just a general to see if they noticed that you weren't a Warforged. Like, even if you do this, Ronaldo's gonna know something's different because he
How do
saw
I,
you
roll
as,
it on the app?
huh?
How do I roll it on the app?
For stealth,
Yeah.
you just I think it should be like one of your abilities.
On the app, you just hit the dice.
Yeah, you just click it.
I just roll a
Dice.
d20 and then I look at my modifier.
Oh, it's not on mobile. It's different because when you're on desktop, you can click a stat, and when you roll it, it automatically adds the numbers.
Yeah, on the app, I don't think it lets you do that.
Yeah, you just have to roll a d20 and then.
You might be able to. Or
I've
you
never
can
done
change
it.
who sees it. I don't think,
does,
you can't change.
I'll pull up. I'll just roll
The modifier.
and then.
Oh, the app is great. If you just roll the dice with d20 in the app, and like Logan can see it, and then
Yeah.
uh,
I honestly, I know I need to be doing that more.
it's up to you what you want to do, dude. If you want to roll dice, then roll dice.
Yeah, if you want to roll physical dice, you can. I'm not
I'm
going to
doing
stop
it
you.
out of ease. So I literally just take my phone out. I don't have to fucking get my book. I don't have to get my dice. I don't have to look at papers. I just literally use the app and look at everything. And
Yeah.
since Logan paid for all the books, I don't have to worry about that either. So
True. So
just whatever you want to do.
I got a stealth of 22.
22. So you definitely, you hide yourself so they don't notice it immediately. And you pop back as a Warforged, and they kind of look like, oh, well, he fits. That's fine.
He looked like a Warforged enough before, so
Yeah. They're like, okay, that works.
fucking smooth brains.
But it pretty much, well, they're more smooth. brains.
Sorry,
No, you're fine.
it's a RuneScape term.
It's it's not that they don't notice that you weren't a Warforged. It's more like, I guess he was a Warforged the whole
It was
time.
odd, yeah.
Whatever. The Kobold
fell
stands
off.
out. But eventually Ronaldo comes back out with a shorter Warforged, maybe gnome size, like not humanoid, or yes, humanoid, but not like human height. And she comes out and
Dwarven?
she's yeah,
Someone
dwarven
got
better.
kinky.
Dwarven height is better. She's short, but she's not like a gnome or a halfling or a kobold. But she comes out and immediately you can tell she's different. She's actually got like armored pieces and a blade on her back.
Yeah.
And she kind of comes out and she's like, "What are you talking?" Oh, and she
Are we
looks
able
over.
to tell? Are we able to tell someone's like, what if they're a fighter? Are we able to tell what kind of class they are? Like, not a fighter, but if they're
Like a
someone who
warlock
can
or a
get shit done
mage.
and kill things.
Oh,
can we tell what they are? Like a warlock, a mage, yeah, like a warlock, a sorcerer, a fighter, a
If they're not
paladin.
hiding
Like, are
it,
we able to? Yeah,
if they're
okay,
not,
so
if they're
if they're
intentionally
not
hiding it,
purposely hiding it,
yeah, you'd have
and
to make a roll.
is that something we could tell just off the bat with passive perception, or we
Yeah,
have to roll to specifically look for the fact that they're hiding it?
it depends. If you run into somebody and you don't specifically say I'd like to roll perception, I just use your passive, and then I'll tell you like,
Okay,
oh, your passive perception's high enough. They look like this. Most people
okay.
aren't gonna hide what they
Because
are.
generally, I'm thinking as a merc or something, or someone who's working for gold, I would, as an adventurer, but more so a merc, I'd be evaluating people I'm meeting to see if they can kill me or not.